you want to become a true suck and fuck master on Vladimir, this is the only video you need. Slave, get your ass back here. Love you, Elite500.
Oh, I'm about to kill everything.
They've done.
Let's just end the game. Wow, didn't that look unbelievably easy? Even your new to league Silver 4 friend could have executed that one. But to get to this stage requires a lot of effort. It is actually very simple, but still extremely difficult. League is not this ungodly hard game with so many complex mechanics. Once you learn the fundamentals, only implementing them is very difficult. This guide will teach you mid lane fundamentals that are specifically important on our favorite scaling mage. Here is a timeline, feel free to skip ahead or rewatch certain parts. Let us begin with the mindset. How do you consistently win in League? By having a greater impact than your lane opponents. Vladimir's late game with summoners up is unmatched by the entire League of Legends roster. Don't come at me with this Casa Kale can outscale shit, because it is simply not true. And in order to get to that late game, we must play selfish, and just for ourselves. If moving to a fight in River isn't specifically beneficial towards us, we do not take it. Won't I lose all my games if the enemy mid moves and I don't? That's where I play differently than other coin-flipping, hope-to-get-better team Vladimirs. When you look at my stream, sometimes it looks like I have this schizo behavior, just randomly popping ghosts to fight my lane opponent, or randomly ulting. Foolishness. This is actually precise timing towards making the enemy troglodyte mid laner not being able to impact the map at critical points of the game. Again, this is very simple. You are the designated cyber cuck towards the enemy mid. This, combined with denying as many roaming windows as possible, allows us to scale to a state where we are no longer the short kings. It is also very important to try always get the recall off before our lane opponent. This creates a chain reaction. If you recall first and then come back to lane while your lane opponent is recalling, it means you get to come to lane and push the wave out with no lane opponent, giving yourself a window to roam or ward or whatever you fancy without enemy mid being able to, since he's stuck under tower farming. This can also happen against you, so try not to recall after your lane opponent. Playing selfishly means you get a lot of control in the game. However, this is a double-edged sword while being new to Vlad. You will lose a lot of games. However, Vladimir is the master of the late game, and seeing your teammates as four subsentient slabs of human meat, you will climb to new peaks. Despite people bitching about win rates, I believe Vlad to be in a really good spot right now, with one of the strongest, if not...
Is Vladimir stronger than Kale and Nasus late game?
Being able to take the game in your own hands before 20 minutes if you played like a human. Next, we have the setup.
Yes.
I personally like running these hyper-scaling runes into every matchup. What's the point in going Ares Scorch when you can't 1v9 anyways after getting kills because enemy Ashe decide to auto-hit you once and surgically remove your Vladimir legs? Despite what you see on stream or in other guides, almost all the runes are perfectly viable. Take Electrocute and Conqueror into more melee enemy comps and Phase Rush into more ranged. However, you can mix and match and even go the Forbidden Predator if need be. The most important thing on Vladimir is how you play anyways. For our first item, I like to start with a Doran's Ring in most matchups. If you think you won't struggle against something like Twisted Fate mid, go Darksteel and Refillable. And if you are a businessman wanting to go straight to business, in a free matchup, start Amplifying Tome with one pot. First back, we want to get a Fiendish Codex if possible, rushing Night Harvester as fast as humanly possible. Second, upgrading our free boots to Sorks is top priority.
Right.
It has the
Might be a possible contender, but he's a mage.